This week on Cruisin' New England. This week, it's part 2 of a 3-part series to the New York, New Jersey area on Cruisin' New England and sometimes beyond. I'm Paul Manette, and I want to welcome you to another edition of Cruisin' New England and sometimes beyond. Today is the second of a 3-part series in New York and New Jersey with my friend Wayne Yanode. Wayne, where are we heading off to today?
We're going to go to a friend of mine's house. He's got a few people there, and I'll introduce you to a couple people. You see some bikes and some cars.
And Mama Poogie, I hear.
That's it.
All right, let's go. All my life, I've been cruising New England, meeting great people, visiting amazing places, and discovering wonderful classic and custom car collections, nostalgic automobilia, and so much more. Come on and join our adventure. I'm Paul Manette. Let's go cruising. Find out what's happening. Get up-to-date information as I travel throughout New England and beyond. To get exclusive information and behind-the-scenes photos, join me on Facebook.
In the market for new tires, there's only one place to go. Town Fair Tire. We beat anyone, any day. Online prices, we beat them. Wholesale clubs, other tire dealers, we beat them. No matter what the brand or the size, Town Fair Tire will beat any price, any day. And you always get all these services free. That's why nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Don't miss the Amherst Outdoor Antique Auto Show and Flea Market, Amherst, New Hampshire, the last Sunday of the month, April through October. Over 500 spots. Gates open at 6 a.m. with free admission.
Hi, I'm Jim Grundy, the old original from Grundy Worldwide Collector Car Insurance. We've been providing antique car insurance for 65 years, and now this year we have the latest and greatest state-of-the-art technology. Our new system allows you to go online on our website and get a quote in 2 minutes. If you like what you see, you can apply, plug in your credit card, and get your policy delivered to your email the same day. So for all your collector car insurance needs, try Grundy Worldwide.
Your special moments are something to remember. For weddings, portraits, and special events, contact Sparks Fly Photography.
Would you like to see more Cruisin' New England television? Now you can watch Cruisin' New England every day on our website television show. See past episodes featuring premier automobile collections, memorabilia, automobilia, and car shows. You'll see our visit with Charles Gould and his Matchbox Motors Microcar Museum, the Chevy Guy, John Broden's car collection and automobilia, and a whole lot more. Join us on our website television show at cruisingnewengland.com. Last time, in our part 1 of a 3-part series to the New York, New Jersey area, I met up with my friend Wayne Yanode and lots of his New York, New Jersey friends.
And I love cars, I love the motorcycles and everything else. But some of the people that I met in the past couple of days, I fell in love with some.
Well, it's the camaraderie and some of the guys. I mean, you get a guy like Stu, Nicky, anything you need. I mean, I call Stewie MacGyver because anytime there's something broken, I need fixed, Stewie takes care of it. All right, Paul, we're here. Let's do this.
All right, I can't wait. I want to meet Mama Pooja.
Hey, what is this? The Pooja residence here in New York, huh? Paul, here they are. This is the Pooja crew.
This is the Pooja crew.
This is Nicky and Joey Pooja.
So long, man. This is awesome, Joey. Nice to see you again, Nick. Nice to see you again. Nice to see all you guys.
Great to see you guys. Great to see you all.
It looks like a classic car show here with motorcycles and all kinds of things. I wasn't expecting this, I'll tell you that right now. And I can't wait to see some of these bikes. And see that we're only going to be here for a little while this afternoon. Why don't we go out and start looking at them, all right?
Great.
Then we'll come back and I'll have a little lunch with Mama Pooja. How about that?
Certainly.
All right, let's go.
Paul, let's take a look at our gracious host, Nick's car. We don't have to introduce you. You already know him.
Well, I do know him. Not only that, but he's also, his vehicle was featured on the cover of our magazine, so that makes it even more special. Now, you're going to tell us about the vehicle.
It's a 1935 Ford Coupe, 3-window. It's all steel. It's got a 383 stroker in it with a Ford 9-inch and Ford front end.
This is a beautiful car. All right, it's beautiful, and it really stands out. Let's talk about the paint because, hey, that really makes a big difference having this color scheme.
It's Con Edison blue.
It's a little bright, but these kind of cars need bright paint, you know?
I think it's beautiful. Absolutely stunning car. So let's talk about what you got under the hood.
I got a 383 stroker in it with a 350 trans. It seems to, mild work, nothing crazy, and it runs really good. It's got enough power for what I need.
Now this is a driver for you. You don't trailer this.
It's a driver. No, it's a driver.
Yeah. It looks like a show car, and it looks like it's been trailered a lot, but I know you do drive it, and it's a beautiful car. And I want to thank you for sharing this with us today.
I'm glad to be here to show it to you.
So this is another one of your cars, Nicky.
Yeah, another little toy I picked up with a little power behind it, just to have a little fun with. It's a 70 Chevelle with a 496 big block in it. Just, something to play around with besides playing with the coupe all the time.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice car. Now, I understand there's something special about this 57 convertible back here.
Yeah, this is a friend of ours, Richie, that passed on. It's a 57 convertible, as you see. His son kept 2 of his vehicles. He lives next door. He still has a house next door.
Now, I understand that piece is really something to see, and I'd like to get it on the show. So you think we could take a walk across the street and have a look at it?
We can take a walk.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Here we are now across the street. We had a look at that beautiful 57 Chevy. Now we got a 48 Chevy truck.
Sedan delivery here. And this is Richie's other toy, which he favored a lot, that he did a lot of work to, which you can see, his favorite color was black. And everything, his floor, everything he did, trim work, was always black. His cars, the 57 was rare, that was white. But he did a beautiful job on this here, and he put did a motor in it, I think it's a 383, also with a Tom Ram setup, all chromed, really chromed. The car speaks for itself, the truck. His son kept this one also, these two, the 57 and this one here, he kept.
So this is a great tribute to him.
Yes.
And this is something that they're going to keep, I guess.
Yeah. His son wants to hold on to this in remembrance of his father and stuff, And Vinny's his son, and he enjoys cars a little bit too, so he wants to come back around and start showing the truck a little bit too, and the 57 on these cruises and stuff.
So tell us about Richie.
All right, Richie was a good friend of mine, very close. He was older than us, but he hung in with us with motorcycles and cars and everything. Got back into his young age, I guess, dealing with cars again. I got him back into the cars scene again, and he was very close. He's like a brother to me. He came across this panel the first year when I got back into the cars. That's when we found his panel truck up at York, and he got it back, and you can see what he did here with his name and all the gold leaf, his flames and all, and redoing the truck, just like the 57. He went over to 57, even though it didn't need anything, Richie had to do it over. He always wanted everything perfect, which is good. But Richie was very, very close to me.
Well, I know it means a lot to you, and thanks for sharing it with us.
Thank you.
Hey guys, what do you say we get back to the party?
Let's do it.
When we come back, a lot more Cruisin' New England and sometimes beyond.
Order a bunch of parts to get ready for the car show this weekend?
And I got a hot deal, too.
You think? Think again.
Oh, man.
Tired of back orders? You need NPD. With 4 strategically located superstores, orders are shipped direct to your door within 1 to 3 business days. National Parts Depot has quality restoration parts for Ford truck, Mustang, Camaro, Chevelle, and Firebird. For your free catalog, visit NPD online or call toll-free.
When September comes, the party begins. Cruise on over to the Big E in West Springfield, Mass, September the 13th through the 29th.
Experience McMulkin Chevrolet, one of the largest volume new and pre-owned Corvette dealers in the country.
I came here because I heard McMulkin has the largest selection of Corvettes in the Northeast.
I bought a ZR1 because I wanted the fastest production car out there.
McMulkin has one of the most extensive inventories of coupes and convertibles, available and ready for delivery.
The Taj Mahal of Chevy dealerships. If you haven't been around, you got to come and check this place out.
Make it the true American sports car, Corvette. McMulkin Chevrolet is your Corvette dealer.
Cruisin New England magazine. Plan your cruise and car show season. Subscribe today at cruisinNewEngland.com or call 508-428-8055.
Cash for Gold, the place to sell your unwanted gold and diamonds. Where you sell your jewelry is as important as where you buy it. We at Cash for Gold are diamond and gold specialists. We will buy all size diamonds, gold chains, rings, bracelets, silver coins, and even broken jewelry. Often we pay 2 to 3 times higher than pawn shop prices. We also pay up to 90% of the daily price of both diamonds and gold. We are the original, authentic, family-run Cash for Gold and have been for more than 28 years. Visit us at 527 South Broadway, Route 28 in Salem, New Hampshire. Would you like more information about the Cruisin New England Car Show series? Go to our website at cruisinNewEngland.com. We're back. Who are we going to talk to now, Wayne?
Paul, I'd like to introduce you to Joe Puglia and Jimmy Levecki.
Oh, I know Joey. And nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. These are outstanding bikes. Now, I understand you own the bikes.
Yes.
And you are the painter of the bikes.
Yes, I am.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about this bike up front here, and then we'll talk about the paint.
Well, this one started out with a custom frame, went to a custom front end, and I gave it to Jimmy to do the paint job on it.
You did a beautiful job on the paint. It just stands out unbelievable. What did you do with the paint?
Thank you, Paul. Well, we try to simulate, as far as the graphics, the same pattern as the base of the mirrors. The nice tribal graphic to use to break off the two. My top is known as my Hot Licks on a black base. It's all candy brandywine over black. And we just try to come up with a different type of theme, something that's not been done too much before. So it's hard. It's hard to come up with something fresh because there's so many motorcycles and they've been done so much. But we try to come up with new stuff all the time. Between Joey builds them the way I paint them. Hopefully this bike's been a winning combination for the last 4 years.
That's beautiful. Let's talk about this one. This one stands out. Beautiful colors on it. Well, tell us about the bike again first.
Spare parts.
Spare parts. Wow. Well, tell us about that.
I ended up putting it together. I had an extra motor tranny. I ordered a frame. And once again, gave it to Jimmy after it was all completed. We put a paint job on it. And now we're having fun.
Hey, it's not just a regular paint job. What'd you do to it?
Well, it's a tangible pearl. The thing that makes it unique is the fact that instead of powder coating, I painted the motor, painted the transmission, kept everything so it's a dead match color-wise. As far as the black, it's not really black. It's black with silver flake and candy tangerine shot over it. In bright light, it gives it a root beer effect, along with all the effects. I'm a metal flake nut, so I like putting small flakes. Both bikes have them. It became our trademark with a lot of things we do. Again, we're out to set the bar.
I know a lot of people out there are watching the show and they go, oh my God, how much does a bike like that cost? What would it go for? Let's say this one right here.
As far as building the whole bike? What do you think, Joseph?
If you're going to sell it, Joey, how much would you sell it for?
I'd start at 20.
20? Wow, that seems like a lot of bike for 20. I'll tell you that right now. It's beautiful.
It is.
Well, thanks for sharing these with us today. They're awesome bikes, and boy, you guys do a great job.
Thank you.
Paul, it's a friend of mine, Bobby, and this is his 34 Ford convertible.
Nice to meet you, Bobby.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
So tell us about your vehicle.
Well, it's a 34 Ford Cabriolet. It's a Street Beast kit. It was built in 2005, although it's registered as a 34. I pretty much purchased it in the trim that you see it. I added a few personal touches, the wheels. I did some personal interior, work and stuff, but...
Normally, I ask what's under the hood, but I don't see a hood.
Well, Paul, normally there would be a hood and side panels on it, but you caught me at a time when the hood and side panels are at a body shop because my friend Jimmy Levecki, we're going to do a nice graphic on the side of the car, and there was a scratch on the panel in the hood, so he wanted it at the shop to prepare it. But actually, when we're done with this today, I'm heading over to Jimmy's shop, and we're going to start on that today. Maybe the next time we do an interview, you'll see the new graphic.
Sounds good to me.
It's got a 352 Windsor C4 transmission, Ford Mustang 2 front end, and an 8.5 4-inch rear, and rides like a dream. I'll go anywhere with this car. I'll take it to California.
Great. Yeah. Beautiful running car, and thanks again for sharing it with us today.
Thank you, Paul.
Paul, this is a dear friend of mine, Bobby Perez, and this is his 1974 Ford Torino, Starsky and Hutch edition.
Yeah.
Beautiful vehicle.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, no.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's a 1974 Grand Torino, Starsky and Hutch edition. It's not a true, it's a clone, but all in all, had it for about almost a year right now, and she's great. Have a great time with her. She's fun.
Now, did you buy it as is, or did you do any work to her?
Actually, I bought it as is. I did a few things to her. I changed the front wheels. I did the interior a little bit.
Okay, tell us about the interior.
I had the headliner done. I did the rug, and also the upholstery on the seats.
Well, it's beautiful. It matches the car. It's an awesome vehicle, and thanks for sharing it with us.
Well, thank you very much. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Paul, this is a dear friend of mine, Jimmy Schutz, and this is his 72 Nova.
Nice to meet you, Jimmy.
How you doing, Paul?
So, Jimmy, tell us about the Nova.
I had a dream that I had one back in the 70s, and I had to match it again, so this was a 5-year project. Well, I was given this car as a gift, but it was a real rust bucket. And I said, said to my wife, I said, well, when we're going to do the car, I said, I want to build it just like my original Nova I had back 38 years ago. And she says, you sure? I said, definitely. And this is what it turned out to be. It's a 95% stock 350 SS Nova.
Exactly the way you had it when you were younger.
When I was younger.
So kind of a dream come true for you.
Without a doubt.
Boy, that's awesome. When we come back, a lot more Cruisin' New England and sometimes beyond, and a lot of Wayne's pals. Welcome to the Town Fair Tire Recognition Award Series. Each week we're going to be giving away an award to recognize a classic car owner throughout New England. I'm here with Jim Giuliano. He's the Vice President of Marketing and Advertising for Town Fair Tire.
Paul, Town Fair Tire is a proud sponsor of the Recognition Award Series. At the end of the series, we're going to have a Town Fair Tire Choice Award winner for the $5 gift certificate.
Jim, let me introduce you to Artie Tebow.
Artie, tell us about your car.
I have a 1964 Chevrolet Super Sport. Has a 289 engine with electronic fuel injection and 4-wheel disc brakes.
Awesome looking car. We want to thank you for coming down. On behalf of Town Fair Tire, I'd like to give you a trophy and a gift certificate for your car.
Get to Town Fair Tire. You always get free mounting, free flat repair, free tire rotation, free snow tire changeover. Drive with confidence. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
We're back, and now we're going to have a look at another hot rod. What do we have here today?
Paul, this is a friend of mine, Butchie, and this is his 32 Deuce.
Tell us a little bit about it.
1932 Ford, 3-window coupe, all steel, original bodies, fenders, grill show. Chopped 2 inches, shaved door handles, everything is clean, smooth, and highly modified.
So now, tell us what you have under the hood.
It's a 350 Chevrolet Ramjet engine, fuel injected, done up by Stream Performance.
Well, why don't you tell us about the paint you did with the paint scheme here?
The paint scheme was just a basic red, and then we had it flamed.
Now, I know this is a driver. You drive this. This is not a trailer. It seems like everybody here today, you build them to drive them. It's a beautiful hot rod. And thanks for sharing it with us on our show.
Paul, I'd like to introduce you to a dear friend of mine, Dominic, and this is his 67 Chevelle.
Nice to meet you, Dominic.
How you doing? Nice to meet you, Paul.
What do you got here?
67 Chevelle, 327. I had a 68 back in the day, and if I had the opportunity to get another car, I was looking for a 67. And the opportunity came about, and over the winter I had to be painted. New vinyl top, wheels, bumpers, the whole 9 yards.
So did you bring it back to stock, or all original stock here?
Well, pretty much so, yeah.
I see you added the Krager mags to this thing. It's really nice. It belongs there, and it looks really sharp.
Yeah, I had a lot of friends tell me that had the rally wheels on. They said, you got to put Kragers on, it'll make the car jump out at you.
Well, that was the big thing. You know, even today, Kragers.
You're right, I know.
It looks wonderful. Thanks for sharing it with us.
Thanks a lot, Paul. Appreciate it.
Paul, let me introduce you to a friend of mine, Fast Freddy, and this is his Studebaker.
Now, does the Fast Freddy mean you're fast, or this beautiful Studebaker is fast?
Both.
Well, tell us about what you have.
Let me tell you something. We bought this car back in 1985, and it became a club project. There was 8 of us who got interested in the 53 Studebaker to run at the Salt Flats. When we took the car home, we raised the body, we started building the chassis, the beer started flowing, the pizzas. It was a Friday night and Saturday deal with about 7 guys. It kept going from 1985 to about 1998. A little more. As you can see, the top is chopped. The chassis is ready for the Salt Flats. Got a big block Chevy in it. The interior, the roll cage. So we didn't have a lot of money to keep this project going. So what we did a little bit each week. One of the guys would take the dash home, he'd do the dash. Another guy did the roll cage. And this all come apart with the Westchester Street Rodder. So it was about 10 of us that built it. We finished the car in '04. Turned out to be a street car. We couldn't get it to the Salt Flats. We got a little old. Nobody could pass the test for the drive. So we put the car on the street, and here it is. And for the last 2 years, we've been having some fun with it, and my friends have been enjoying it also.
So is this a club car, or is this your car?
Believe it or not, it's both. I own it, but I got to give all the due to the 7, 8 guys that helped build it. And it was just a wonderful thing, and we had 20 years of a project every Friday night in a garage. Who'd bring the beer, who'd bring the salami, who'd bring this, and it just was a beautiful friendship, as these cars are. And this one here was just a great time, and you can never make that up.
Well, thank you and your club for sharing this vehicle.
And thank you very much for having me today, Paul.
And you're very welcome.
I appreciate it.
A lot more Cruisin' New England and beyond when we come back.
Hi, my name is Neil Murley, Murley's Car Care Center. We are Southern New England's Sunoco Race Fuel dealer. Save on Sunoco Race Fuel right off Route 3 in Weymouth Heights. And good luck on the track.
These are the faces of childhood food allergies. To these kids, it's not about the inconvenience of restricting peanut products and other food allergens at school or at camp. To more than 6 million of our precious children, it can be a matter of life and death. Help us keep all of our children safe. Learn to recognize allergic reactions. Know the facts about food allergies.
Visit the Wood Museum of Springfield History in Springfield, Mass., home of the world's largest Indian motorcycle collection, and Springfield-built cars like Rolls-Royce and the Duryea. Would you like information about Cruisin' New England Productions? Cruisin' New England magazine has been the premier auto and events magazine for over 20 years. Cruisin New England Car Show Series includes the Elite Dream Machines at Mohegan Sun Casino, the Super Wheel Showdown on City Hall Plaza, Boston, the Circle of Champions at the Big E Fair, and the Spooktacular Cruisin' Classic. Or for personal appearances by Paul Manette or advertising on our television show, contact us at cruisenewengland@aol.com.
Building Maintenance Services. We've been servicing the Northeast since 1990. We service and repair revolving doors, automatic and handicap doors. We can help you design an attractive, efficient entrance you can be proud of. Protect your investment and secure your property with yearly maintenance contracts and 24-hour service. Whether in office, medical, or commercial high-rise, we'll get the job done right for you. Building Maintenance Services.
Part of the Westchester Street Rodders are their motorcycles.
Paul, this is a dear friend of mine, Ronnie Jr.
Ronnie Jr., nice to meet you. You got an awesome bike here.
Thank you.
Talk about a custom. This is beautiful.
It's a 96 Fat Boy that was completely redone.
Well, tell us what you did to it.
The custom paint. We changed the rims, chromed everything, shortened fender, wider back tire.
I like the idea of you reverse the tank. You know, you got the yellow with the black, and then you got the black with the yellow, and it really looks beautiful.
Yeah, that really made the seat jump out at you.
Nice job.
Got some memory foam in there too, so it's nice and soft while you're riding.
My kind of bike, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for sharing it with us today.
Thank you.
Paul, this is a dear friend of mine, Sal B. Sal B, this is Paul Manette.
Nice to meet you, Sal.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
Well, tell us a little bit about your bike here. It looks like it's got a little custom to me, but I guess you say it's all stock.
It's all stock. It's a 97 Road King, first year fuel injected, and basically it's been chromed from top to bottom, and 1,000 original miles on it. So
wow, that's great. So what else can you tell me about it? You have something special here about the exhaust here?
Oh, it's always come here. He cleans the inside of his exhaust with Q-tips. That's so he could check and see every time he comes home that nobody rode it.
Well, thanks for sharing that with us today.
Very welcome.
Awesome. I guess we're going to have a little lunch here today, huh?
Yeah.
Come along, man. This is awesome. Hey, you may think I want to thank Nikki and Joey, but I really don't. I came here for Mama Fuji. Thanks for all the food today. This has been great. I feel like I've gone back in time to my old neighborhood. Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah.
Thanks, everybody, for having me here today. Thank you. Wayne, where are we off to next?
The beautiful Garden State, New Jersey.
Let's go. Okay, we're off to New Jersey. I'm Paul Manette. Until next time, I'll be cruising New England and sometimes beyond. Lights, camera, action. Next week, it's the final episode of our 3-part series to the New York, New Jersey area on Cruisin' New England and sometimes beyond.